mic 2, test 2, test 2. Mic 1, test 1, test 1.
use that.
I'll give it to the Lord.
Next time somebody's really hateful of me, thank you. I don't know what to do with that.
Okay.
She's like, but I made a flood.
Are you there still? Okay, because I wasn't hearing anything.
She's a little bully.
Okay.
Is the dog out there? Not today. I know.
Is the
Yep.
what?
Rosie?
Roxy.
She was a lion.
It was precious. That was so cute.
Very cute.
She just stands like, she wouldn't breathe. Sweet lady.
It was cute.
Oil's back up again. Well, good Thursday afternoon to you. It is that time again. It is time for Chamber Talk. Ashley, I was just thinking as I was saying that, I was thinking, it'd be really cute if we had a bunch of kids. Like, you remember that? I know you don't remember, but you've probably seen reruns of the Howdy Doody show.
I've heard of the Howdy
Yes,
Doody
and they're
show.
like, it's Howdy Doody time.
I
It could be
believe
like
you.
it's chamber time. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, sure,
let's
why
do
not?
it.
Hi, I'm Patty Burns, and of course, the ever lovely Ashley Mahan is here with me. She is the Executive Director of the Lebanon Area Chamber of Commerce. And this is Chamber Talk, and we're broadcasting live from the offices of the Chamber inside the Cowan Civic Center in Lebanon. And I got to tell you, you've been one busy lady this week, haven't you?
You're telling me. I don't know if I'm coming or going.
Well, as long as you don't nail your foot to the floor and start spinning in circles. And what we're talking about, of course, is Ashley and the gals here at the Chamber of Commerce and in the Cowan Civic Center are all getting ready for the Wall of Honor ceremony coming up tonight. And
Yes.
we'll be talking to Carrie York about that and about some other stuff here in just a while. But first of all, let's do a rundown on what is going on this week. Exciting news for downtown Lebanon.
Yeah, very exciting news. So the Rail has opened their pizzeria inside of Boattown Brewing, and I actually went there the other day for lunch with a friend. Phenomenal pizza. Love it.
That's what I heard.
Yep. And they have all kinds of different options to choose from. I got the free Philly, so it's like a Philly cheesesteak pizza. Delicious.
It is delicious.
So highly recommend. But yeah, they are open now at Boattown Brewing, and they're open at 11 a.m. until close.
And close could be whenever they want to.
Yeah.
You know.
Closes
Yeah.
until they don't
And
have
if
anyone
you-
to serve.
Yeah, if you're a late nighter, this might be the place to go as long as you catch them while they're still there.
Yep.
And still awake. Coming up tonight at Jolie Barber, very nice event for the community.
Yeah, Halloween is not over, Patty. It is the JEB, that's Jolie Barber Trunk or Treat Family Night. The Jolie Barber staff and local community members, they'll be putting that on. It's 5 to 7 p.m. tonight.
And of course, that is a great opportunity to once again break out those Halloween costumes and join in the fun at Jolie Barber. They're located out on KK Highway. Also, both today and tomorrow is the holiday open house.
Yeah, so I said Halloween is not over, but it is over for some people.
Not Halloween, holiday.
Holiday.
Oh, goodness.
It's the holiday open house at June and Beyond. So if you are ready to start your Christmas shopping a little bit early, they will have some exclusive sales there at June and Beyond starting at 10:30 to 7 p.m.
You know what else is going on this weekend?
Tell me.
Or Friday, I should say. The Lebanon Family YMCA Chili Cook-Off.
Yep, I actually did know about that, Patty, because guess what? I'm a judge.
You're a judge. Oh,
Yeah.
no. Ashley's judgy.
I am so excited to be a judge in this chili cook-off. I'm probably going to be so bloated at the end of the night because I'm going to have to try all of it and
You don't have to eat a whole bowl. You just have to sample.
Portion control. I get
Yes,
it.
portion control.
Okay.
Yes. Little spoonful, or 5, or 20 if you want. We're not judging.
You're not judging the judge?
Nope, we're not judging the judge. The chili cook-off also will have an auction going on. And now, do you know, Ashley, is that a silent auction or a live auction?
You know, I don't know
Okay.
whether it's live
Okay.
or silent. They didn't tell me that, but
Okay.
they just said that there will be an auction.
Okay, and that is going on Friday at the Lebanon Family YMCA right here at the Cowan Civic Center, 5 to 8 p.m. If you want more information, you can always go online, orymca.org, 2023 Lebanon Chili.
Yep,
That's where you find it at.
that's where it's at.
Oh my, so Friday.
Friday is a very big
Yeah.
night.
It is like, Friday Night Lights has nothing on Friday Night Lebanon Yellow Jackets.
Yep, it is the state playoffs, and our Lebanon Yellow Jackets will be playing the Branson Pirates.
Kickoff at 7 p.m.
Yep, and there is admission for this game.
Yes.
So it is $6 admission if you're wanting to watch it, but it is here in town. So I would highly encourage you all to go out and support our local Yellow Jackets.
And I know there are a bunch of supporters. Did you know, just a little trivia here, that for the 4th time in history of the Lebanon School District, the Yellow Jackets are undefeated?
Patty,
Yeah.
how do you know this?
Because I heard somebody say it.
I heard it from someone who heard it from someone.
I heard it from someone who heard it from someone, and if I'm incorrect, well, it ain't my fault. I'm just saying what I heard.
That's funny.
Coming up on Saturday, the Great Pumpkin Hunt is going on.
Yeah, so here's some more Halloween stuff again. The Great Pumpkin Hunt at Stillwater's Farm. The gates open at 7 p.m. and the hunt will begin at 7:30. You'll pay $5 per entry, and there will be 50 pumpkins that have prizes on them.
Nice.
Yeah, sounds like a good time.
And it will be the last bonfire of the season. Chilly night bonfire.
Yep.
You can't hardly beat that.
Yep, it's like a farewell to
Yeah.
fall.
Farewell to fall. On November 9th, huge event going on here at the Cowan Civic Center. And it starts at 8 a.m.
Yes, 8 a.m. reception for veterans and spouses in the Route 66 meeting room here at the Civic Center. It is the Community Veterans Day event.
And that is going to be really cool. From what I understand, they are busing over a bunch of the high school students, the middle school, and
I know the high school for sure because both of my kids have told me about it.
Right.
So yeah, I think it'll be a pretty full house, and I'm really excited to see everybody here.
absolutely.
You know, I'll be here.
Yeah. And there's no admission. And if you are a veteran, there is that reception that is in veteran and spouses in the Route 66 meeting room. Again, that's at 8 a.m. here at the Cowan Civic Center, and then everybody will start gathering in the exposition hall here at the Cowan Civic Center at around 9:30, and there'll be a ceremony taking place there. And it's always so beautiful to, be able to honor these veterans for everything that they've given to allow us to, do what we do on a daily basis, which is exercise our rights to freedom.
Of
And
course.
something as simple as doing a radio show.
Mhm.
Some countries, they
Absolutely.
are so restricted. So, yeah, we're very lucky to have the veterans that we do. Well, we have some special guests here with us today.
We sure do.
Sandy Johnson with Mercy is here. And Sandy, if you will, introduce our guest speaker.
Hi, Patty. I brought with me today Erin Burnett, nurse practitioner. She works in our family medicine clinic here at the hospital. She collaborates, so what that means is what we call mid-levels or nurse practitioners or PAs, they collaborate with a physician. All right, so she collaborates with our long-standing, long-loved Dr. Mitchell. And she has been with us about 2 months. She's a local gal from Conway, but I'll let her tell you a little bit more about herself. So here's Erin Burnett.
Hi, Erin. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Well, Erin, I'm glad you're here today because the other day I had a conundrum and I could not figure out what the what was. So, do you call a nurse practitioner a doctor, or do you call a nurse practitioner a nurse, or do you just call them by their first and last name?
Well, that depends on your education level for one. There is doctorate of nursing, so that they do go by doctor whatever. I am a family nurse practitioner. I go by Erin, so
Okay.
but yeah.
Again, I was just like, okay, so do I go NP or I'm being honestly serious.
It is
I
NP.
was just,
So
trying to figure it out.
doctors of nursing are DNPs.
Okay.
There's other subsets of nurse practitioner. You can be a nurse anesthetist. You can do geriatric. So peds. You can specialize. I do family. So
Okay.
yeah.
And so what encompasses family medicine?
We see patients from birth to time for hospice care, so end of life. So that whole range of lifespan, that's what we see.
And that differs from specialties like pediatrics and geriatrics.
Yeah.
How?
You can still see any age group, obviously, and we can see any illness. We usually see chronic care like diabetes, COPD, kidney diseases, things like that. But then there comes a time for a nurse practitioner that they need to see a specialist, and that's where we send them to the specialist. Those specialties, such as the cardiologist, will usually have their own NPs that have specialized in that field. So,
Okay. Some people are really set in their ways, and Erin, they say, I don't want to see a nurse, I want to see a doctor. How do you deal with that? How do you respond to that?
I don't argue. I wouldn't ever disagree with them. I always respect what they want to do. As with anything with their health care, I always explain to them this is, a partnership. I make recommendations. You can do what you want with it. But if they wanted to see a doctor, I have had patients say that to me before.
Really?
But they've also given me the chance, and they usually come back. So, nurse practitioners, we're nurses first, right? So our compassion and outlook is a little different than a doctor.
But you do collaborate closely
Oh, yeah.
with doctors, right? So, I mean, if you had a patient that come in and presented with some kind of symptoms and they needed medication or a referral, you would still speak with a
Absolutely.
licensed
Absolutely. I always say a provider that thinks they know everything's a scary provider. So, right? So I'm always asking questions, making sure for the safety of the patient, so that they get the best health care. Yeah.
Now, one thing I do have to say is when going to see a nurse practitioner, sometimes I've noticed they're more thorough.
I've heard that a lot.
And now, why is that?
I can't speak for a physician or an MD. I think it's just kind of the way that we're built, because you have to be a nurse first. You have to look at the whole picture. You're looking from head to toe. Anything that might be array, we're always listening, watching. That we're just kind of taught to do that from nursing school. And so, when we get that patient in there, we don't have it in us to say, well, I'm sorry, I can't see your broken toenail today because I don't have time. We'll see that broken toenail. So every patient deserves the same care.
So, what does it take to go from being a nurse, which we all love our nurses,
Yes.
to becoming a nurse practitioner?
It's really the higher level of education. One of the harder things for me to do was to get out of the mindset of being the RN to now taking over. You are prescribing medications and you're making these, helping make decisions that are on a much higher level than someone else. And it's intense. It takes one day at a time in school. It's not it should not be an easy task. But yeah, one day at a time, and you just keep going for it if it's your dream.
All right.
Yep.
And so it's all about the education.
Education, they kind of rewire you to think a little differently because it's a different kind of medicine than nursing. RNs, we take our orders, we carry out those orders. As a nurse practitioner, you're taught to critically think on a different level, way deeper into medicine. So yeah, it's a task.
But you made it.
I
You're
did.
here
Yeah.
in the with the Mercy here in Lebanon now, and now you're from Conway.
I
Did you
am.
grow up there?
I did, born and raised.
Wow.
In fact, your last name, my grandmother was a Burns.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, we can be named sisters.
We may be related.
Well, I'm sorry if that's. Well, yeah, we're so happy to have you
Thank
with
you.
Mercy. And again, folks, I've seen nurse practitioners. I'm sure all of the ladies in here at one point or the other have dealt with nurse practitioners. And yeah, they're great.
Thank you.
They are. They're great. And sometimes it's a lot easier to get an appointment with a nurse practitioner. So thank you very much, Erin, for
Thank
coming.
you. Thank you
And
for
we
having me.
appreciate you and everything that you do.
Thank you very much.
And oh, I got this little pain back here.
We'll talk afterwards.
Well, Carrie York is here with us. And Carrie, you and Ashley have just been rocking and rolling lately.
We have, if that's what you want to call it, yes.
Yeah. Well, don't roll.
After
or
the
actually
pageant, we
tuck
might
and roll.
crash and burn. I don't know.
Nah, you won't crash.
Kind of tired. No, it's been going great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Wall of Honor is tonight.
Yes,
Tell
it
us
is.
a little bit about what we can expect
Yeah.
at the Wall of Honor.
So Wall of Honor has been a really exciting event for me to be a part of this year. I had never attended. I didn't know any of the inductees, so this is all brand new to me. And luckily I got just right into it, got to do all of it, So I've been a part from when we took nominations to when they chose the inductees, and all the way through the planning process, and it's been really fun. Tonight we will be inducting Virginia McCason, Greg Kays, Lester Capps, Ron Atterbury, and there's one more. I'm drawing a blank. Ashley, what's the fifth one?
Mr. Essard.
Yes, Willis Ezard from Conway. Yes. This is the Conway show today.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, so we're really excited for that. We have pre-sold all of our tickets. We are sold out. There will be about 200 people in the foyer of the Civic Center tonight. We are really, really excited for that. To see that many, I'm excited to see that many people in there. I just can't even imagine 200 people in the foyer, but we've made it happen. Civic Center staff has been great with setting everything up for us. Nancy has been down there setting up all the catering and everything for us today, so it's looking really, really good. Vintage Flower Market just dropped off the flowers right before Chamber Talk, too. Looks really good.
And, the great thing about the Wall of Honor and the Community Achievement Awards that are handed out during the Wall of Honor banquet is you get to learn about things that you knew nothing about
Yeah.
your fellow residents here in
Absolutely.
Lake County.
And something that people may not know about the Wall of Honor, so whenever they're taking nominations, they're not only looking at somebody who's done great in our community, which of course they are, they're looking at somebody who's done great at the state or national level, and all of these people have. It's really cool to read their bios. I was really excited as I was reading through and editing them for the newspaper and the press releases and everything. They were just so interesting. I wanted them to write a whole book about each and every one of them. I just want to know their life stories. It was really cool.
And again, you'll get to learn more about that for those who attend the Wall of Honor banquet. And, if you've never been to the Cowan Civic Center, or maybe you've just came into the Cowan Civic Center for a special event and didn't really notice the wall down in the main first floor of the Cowan Civic Center, man, there are so many individuals that their names.
Patty, do you want to guess how many there will be after tonight?
100, more than 100.
Yep, it's 111. It'll be 111 tonight that they've inducted since 2001.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember when the number was like 98, and I was like, man, that's a lot.
Yeah. Just keep growing.
Yeah, we're going to have to build another wall in the Cowan Civic Center.
We might have to.
Yeah. But it is going to be a great night and a great way to honor these individuals who are receiving the Community Lifetime Achievement Award. Also, Carrie is a main figure in the development, along with Ashley, for the Christmas pageant.
Yes, the Christmas pageant. I'm so excited. I competed when I was in high school. I know lots of little girls in the community have competed, throughout all the grades that they've been in, and it's just really exciting to be on this side of it. It's been a lot of fun. We are up to 31 Little Miss contestants. I think we're at about 14 junior miss, and we've got 10 miss, which is really exciting. They weren't able to have the miss pageant last year because we didn't have enough sign up.
Oh, no
So,
kidding.
yeah. This year we have 10, and I've heard rumors that there's more signing up, so
Well,
we'll
that's
see.
good news. That's good. Very good news. Now, of course, the Miss Merry Christmas, which is the older young ladies, they're competing for $1,000 scholarship.
Yes, not only $1,000 though. Of course, you get a goodie bag with all kinds of stuff in it, but second place is still $500. Third place is still $250.
So a nice little award there for the winners.
Yep.
And, they're all winners. They're all beautiful.
Yeah.
And so.
And just the fact that they've signed up,
Yeah.
that's just a lot right there. Because they're, 10 out of how many girls in the 8th through 12th grade range do we have in our community? Lots.
Yeah.
That's
Exactly.
amazing.
And then, of course, we've got the Little Miss, which is kindergarten through 3rd grade. And then the Junior Miss, again, 4th to 7th grade. And then the Miss. Is registration still taking
It
place?
is. Registration is still open until November 8th. All money, photogenic photos, good luck ads, everything like that will be due on November 8th. We've got to get it all sent off for printing. So, yep, that's the deadline. I believe that's next Wednesday. So get your registration in.
And then the pageant is on December 2nd.
It is.
Now, for those who want to attend the pageant and, watch the young ladies show off their talent and, their beauty, is there an entry fee to
There
the
is.
pageant?
So we're doing it a little bit different this year. So you will actually purchase your tickets here at the door. So you'll go to the ticket booth in the foyer downstairs at the Civic Center, and then you'll be able to go into the theater, and they'll take your ticket up there. Or you can keep it for a keepsake. We just need to see it.
Okay.
It'll be $10 for adults and then $5 for kids 12 and under.
All right. And again, Miss Merry Christmas pageant is coming up on December 2nd. Registration still underway. Register through the Facebook page. Now, what's the title on the Facebook page? It's not Chamber of Commerce, right?
Our Facebook page is Lebanon Area Chamber of Commerce, but there is an event. I believe it's actually pinned at the top of our Facebook page, and it'll have all the registration. You can also go to the Lebanon Miss Merry Christmas Scholarship Pageants. It's a long title, Facebook page, and it'll be on there as well.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. And of course, don't forget about the Lebanon Christmas Parade coming up on November 18th.
Yes. We have a lot of entries, getting more and more every day. I think we're around 100 entries right now, and I think last year they said around 130, so we would like to have even more than that. So
Oh,
keep
absolutely.
signing up. Anybody can be a part of it, and this year it is free, absolutely free. No charge whatsoever.
Okay, so who can tell me how many marching bands are going to be in the Lebanon Christmas Parade?
Right now, I'm aware of 2.
2?
Yeah. But we have some other school organizations that I'm really excited about.
Okay.
Cheerleading, I think, was it a step team or maybe an Irish dancing team or something?
Performing Arts is coming, and there's an all-female.
I can't remember what it was. They were out of Springfield, but they're going to be coming
Central
down.
High School is bringing an all-female band of some kind.
Oh.
It's going to be very cool.
I wonder if it's the Kelties.
Yes, that's what it is. That's what it is. Yes.
Finally!
Yes.
I have been calling for them to come for years.
Yes.
I am so excited.
I was reading the description. And I'm like, this is going to be so cool. I can't wait.
Yes, absolutely. Yes, I have been calling for them to come like for years. Now all we need is the Buffalo Gals, and
Okay.
yeah, I'll have everything I need in the Lebanon Christmas Parade.
I'll work on that for next year.
All right. Well, this is great. The there's so much going on with Lebanon Area Chamber of Commerce, and you can always check out their Facebook page, their website, find out what's going on. And if you have any questions about any of the topics that we have talked about today, you can give them a call here at 417-588-3256. And if you would like to become part of Erin Burnett, nurse practitioner's family of family medicine, you can call for an appointment at 417-533-6751. Any final words before we go?
Yes, Patty. Final words really quick. Chamber members, do not forget it is renewal time, so get those renewals in. We have mailed them all out to everybody, so we've tried to reach everybody in every avenue possible, but if you've not received your membership renewal form yet, give us a call, give us an email, come see us. We're happy to help you with it, but yep, those are due by November 16th.
All right, November 16th, and that's the time to get your chamber membership application in. Thank you all for joining us again today. Chamber Talk is brought to you by the Lebanon Area Chamber of Commerce and Local Makes Sense, and by Regional Radio KJEL. Have a great day.